All right, Shalom, Shalom.
Shalom.
This is GMS Camp Atlanta. And first and foremost, we want to give all praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Quadash. This is the brothers Zakariah
Nathaniel.
Karazazah.
and double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone. And first, we want to get into, Esau today, man. Because Esau got it coming to him, And there's a lot of prophecy that's going to happen to Esau. Esau, you are going to slavery, and you will get your butt beat, man, in these last days. The Lord ain't playing with you. And if you don't know who Esau is, it's so-called white people, Caucasians. Go back to the Caucasus Mountain. That's why they say Mount Seir, or Caucasus Mountain means Caucasian, so to speak, man.
Cave dweller.
Cave dweller, Khan. If you guys got any precepts, you go ahead and bring them out.
All right, this is going into what he was talking about, Mount Seir. This is Ezekiel chapter 35, starting at verse 2. It says, "Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesied against it."
And the Mount Seir is talking about Esau.
And good thing you brought that out, because this right here, this is Genesis 36. I'm going to go to just straight to the point. Verse 8. Thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom. It says it in the scripture.
So now we have established who Esau is and who the Lord is talking about in the scripture. All right. And it says in verse 3, "And say unto it, Thus saith Lord thy power, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch my hand out against thee, and I will make thee most desolate."
And part of being that, part of being desolate is that destruction, man. That nuclear thermal fire, man. And Yahweh Shai gonna put his spirit on 2/3 to mess you up too.
And it says in verse 4, "I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the power."
So Edomites, the Lord is telling you that He's going to show His true power. Because now Esau believes that no one is stronger than him. That's why they're even trying to fight the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Why would you try to fight the highest power there is? Because you believe that you're stronger than them. But the Lord is telling you that no, man, I'm gonna show you.
And that goes back to the book of Obadiah, because you guys thinking, you exalted yourself as an eagle, as Obadiah says. In the book of Obadiah, you exalted yourself as an eagle. You proud. You think you bold. You got your little space stations, and you think you can go against the Most High. You know about these chariots, man, so-called UFOs, and you think you can go against the ultimate power. It's not going to happen. You're not going to win, Esau. Just like it says in the valley of Jehoshaphat. Man, y'all going to get judged, man. He's coming back to destroy your armies. He's coming back to destroy you, Esau, and put you in captivity, man.
And this is why. And verse 35, verse 5, it says, "Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by force of the sword, in a time where their calamity, in a time where their iniquity came to an end." So you devils, you Edomites, y'all just I know y'all was a sword of the Most High, but y'all just took it overboard, man. Y'all didn't know how to pump the brakes. Y'all just keep going.
And he's coming back for vengeance. And if you guys mind, I'll bring this up right quick.
Go ahead.
This is Micah 5 and 15. It says, "And I will execute vengeance and anger and fury upon the heathen, such as they have not heard," man. So y'all never heard of this before, man. But for you, at least y'all know this truth, man. Y'all know he's gonna come and mess you up. And he's coming back for vengeance, and he's coming back for blood.
Like the brother said, that's why you building all these space stations and underground bunkers. Because the Lord is coming back, and he's gonna World War III. And you're so proud that you're gonna try to fight the Lord, but little do you know that the Lord has something waiting on you. And that's the 144,000, and these missiles. You was done on that, or you
yeah, you can bring out what you want to bring out.
I'm just bring out this Revelation 12:12. Because Esau is doing every little thing that he can to the men of the Lord. In this Revelation 12:12, it says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time." And like we were saying before, Esau knows that we're in the latter days in the time. So he's going to try to mess with the men of the Lord. But we gotta pray and have faith that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is going to deliver us out of it. And just keep fighting, because like the scripture say, you have but a short time, man. We at the end. Esau can only do but so much to us. We gotta make it to that crown.
Just like the scripture says, endure to the end. Mm-hmm. That's on our part. But you Esau, yeah, you're gonna make it to the end as a slave. Simple as that. When we come back with those celestial bodies and those crowns on our head with Yahweh Shah, you're gonna be our slaves, man. And to prove that, actually I get it. Yeah, on Revelation. Yeah,
10 and 13.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, we're going in on you, Esau, today, man. There's nothing but prophecy. You don't believe it, so be it.
It's Revelation 13:10. It says, I'll start at verse 9. It says, "If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity," because who led the Hispanics, Native Americans, and Negroes into captivity? So-called white man. It says, "He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword." And who's known for killing with the sword? Taking over a land. You so-called white people. You're known. That's what you're known for. Christopher Columbus. You have slave masters. You killed the Native American, Latinos, and Negroes with the sword. When you hung us, you raped us. You raped the men, you raped the women, you raped the kids. Mm-hmm. You threw the babies in the swamp with the alligators. This is all the stuff that you're going to have to pay for.
And I got a scripture for you, Baba Shah. Yeah. It says Habakkuk 12 and verse 1. "Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, and establish a city by iniquity," man. And that's what you so-called white people did, man. You came over here. You destroyed our nations. You destroyed our people as a whole by blood, man. And you established a city with iniquity, because when you did it, what the scripture said, through iniquity, basically.
You came over here and you killed the Native Americans.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The so-called Indians. You killed them off, and then you brought the Israelites over as slaves to build up your nation, and you brutally murdered them. What did any of these people do to you to deserve this?
That's right.
We didn't do nothing to y'all. Nobody did nothing to y'all. The Israelites didn't do nothing to y'all. The so-called Indians didn't do nothing to y'all. They actually gave y'all a piece of their land and taught y'all how to farm on it, and y'all still killed them all.
Because you ain't nothing but a devil, man. A deceiver. A liar, man. And an evil person, man. Soul.
That's right.
And just to add on to the point what I was saying, this is Nahum 3 and verse 1, because we gotta let you know what's up, Esau. You can't run away from this. You can't hide from this, man. Nahum 3 and 1, it says, "Woe to the bloody city, it is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not." All you do is lie, man. You're black, you African American, you Afro American, Nigar, Negro, nigga, spit, coon, Indian. All those are just bywords, and all those are just nothing but lies, man.
That's right.
And even I'm just gonna point out an example. Come in, Caracas. I was talking about this earlier. Like the globe, the globe map. You got the North Pole, South Pole, basically, and you got America, and you got like Russia, right? Mm-hmm. All those landmarks. What's on the other side of that whole, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. What's on the other side of that? Because you guys ain't gonna reveal it to us, and that goes back to you lying to us too. And then the scripture said robbery. Well, everyone knows you stole every damn thing. You came over here and stole this land from the Native Americans and not Native Americans, but so-called Native Americans and so-called Hispanics, man. The Israelites.
Mm-hmm. I stole their land too. I got a quick scripture.
Go
on. This is 55. Psalms. Psalms 55 and 21. Starting at verse 20. He hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him, and has broken his covenant. And that's exactly what y'all did when y'all came over there. Everywhere y'all go, y'all break your covenant. Even right now, you go over in the countries that you're supposed to be at peace with, man. You bomb them, and how you gonna bomb Syria for bombing Syria? Right. What sense does that even make, man? You know what I'm saying? That's just utter foolishness, just nonsense, man. Y'all just want to control every single thing. And it goes on to say, it says his words, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter. The war was in his heart. And that's exactly what y'all is. Like y'all come over here to Native America, y'all come over here, and the Native Americans offer y'all a piece of the land, and that's all y'all can think to yourself. Well, when we get ourselves right, we gonna kill all y'all, man, and we gonna take this land. We gonna tell them what they want to hear. So all y'all treaties and covenants and all that stuff that y'all do, and the world is starting to catch on to y'all game, Esau, man. Even Esau catching on to Esau, man.
It's funny you said that because I was just right here. If you mind,
go ahead, man.
This is on Nahum 3. Once again, I'm gonna go all the way down to verse 5. It says, "Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the nations thy shame," man. So what you were saying, these nations are starting to recognize what you're doing. Lifting up that skirt, seeing your secret parts, man. Every secret thing you do.
That's right.
Every you think you sneaky. Well, you're not sneaky no more, man. We see that.
Nah, man. All that sneaky shit is out the window, Esau. As the years go on, or the days go on, man, more and more of your lies are being revealed by the Yahweh Shem Yahushua and the apostles and elders on down to GMS. We're revealing you as the devil who you are. Is no more hiding. So that's why that's why Esau is so careless now. Because they know that we know that they're the devil. So why hide anymore?
Come. And I got another scripture I wanted to bring out.
Go ahead. Was you done with that one?
Yeah, I'm done. You guys got it.
All right. So this is Isaiah 33. Woe to thee, 33 and 1. Woe to thee that spoileth, and thou was not spoiled, and dealt treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee. When thou shalt cease to be spoiled, thou shalt be spoiled. And when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee. And that's exactly what's going on in Africa right now. How they kicking all y'all devils out of here. Because y'all are spoiled. Y'all go in and y'all rape, rob, and murder. And y'all want to play innocent, try to steal the identities of all these other nations, and say y'all was these indigenous people, and y'all were not. And now the world is starting to catch on, and y'all system is falling apart.
That's right.
Because Yahweh Shem Yahushua is just tearing this place apart, man. Tearing it down slowly. Not slowly. It was at first, but now he's quickening, the spirit up, man.
Right.
He's ripping this place apart.
I got something too.
Come
on. This is Zephaniah. This is Zephaniah chapter 1, and I'm gonna start at verse 17. It says, "And I will bring distress upon men that they shall walk like blind men because they have sinned against the Lord. And he's talking about in their day, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And it says, and their blood shall be poured out as dust, and their flesh as the dung. Verse 18, neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath. You know, so Esau, your money is not going to be able to get you out of this judgment that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua has coming for you. You know, your money is out the window. Your silver, your gold, or whatever you have, man. The Lord don't want none of that. It's wicked.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's defiled. Everything that you have is defiled, whether it be your land, your food, you name it, it's defiled. You know, because that's how wicked that the white man is. You know, it says, but the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy, and that's talking about those missiles. It says, for he shall make even a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land. You know, and that was the point, you know. The Lord, he's fed up with you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's time. Your rulership is over,
and you don't want to accept that, man. You know, that's the thing. You don't want to accept that. So now you're trying to do whatever you can to try to keep yourself in rulership. And it's not gonna go down like that, man. All your plans, all your new world order plans, everything that you got going on, man. How about Hashem Yahushua? Man, he gonna put an end to that, man.
That's right, bro.
You got it, bro.
And that was it on that.
All right, Con, you got anything?
Oh no, yeah, I got somebody to bring up.
All right, Con, you got it, bro.
I had to turn the ringer off real quick.
Con.
I got one. It says, this is Jeremiah 50 and verse 29, and it says, call together archers against Babylon, all ye that bend the bow, camp around it, let none thereof escape. Recompense her according to her work, according to all that she has done unto her, for she shall be proud against Yahweh, against the Holy One of Israel. And that right there is exactly what's happening, man. All the other nations are fed up with you, man.
That's right.
You know, and when you talking about bow, man, it's talking about them thermonuclear missiles, man. And all these other nations, they cocking them bows, man. They cocking them thermonuclear missiles around y'all, man. Around Babylon. And this is Babylon the Great, what we call America.
That's right.
Con, and I got a scripture for you. This is Jeremiah 50 in verse 9. For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken. Their arrows, like you were saying, shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain. And that's what you was talking about, those arrows. And if you guys don't know who her is, that's the Virgin Babylon. You know, that's why I said she shall be taken. You know, that's the great whore, so to speak. That's America. Because America is a virgin. Because America never nothing really happened to America before.
Nothing ever ran up in America, man.
Yeah. No, 9/11 is small, man.
Yeah, that ain't nothing.
It ain't nothing. So that's why, the scriptures compare Babylon to a whore, to a virgin. Okay, never got touched, so to speak. You guys got it. I just want to add on to your point.
I'm about to add on even more, man.
Con.
If I could say too, it's because you Edomites are proud, man. You know, and the Lord speaks about how he hates the proud, and pride leads to destruction. You know, and ultimately that's what you did. Your pride led you to your own destruction. You know, you got Edomites, Edomites in your own kingdom. You know, the scriptures speak about Satan being divided in his whole kingdom and how should it stand. You know, so you really was the demise or the destruction to your own self. You know.
Gone.
And this is Joel, chapter 1. I'm sorry, Salakia. Joel chapter 2, verse 7. And it says, "They shall run like mighty men. They shall climb the wall like men of war, and they shall march every one on his way, and they shall not break their ranks." They talking about them thermonuclear missiles,
man. Yeah.
So when the missiles come this way, man, they gonna hit their target. You know, y'all think y'all missile defense system gonna stop something, and no, they gonna hit this target, man. America's gonna be utterly destroyed, gonna be wiped out. You know, and Esau gonna be wiped out with it. You know, and all y'all other nations, y'all think that y'all gonna be exempt from it, but y'all Esau too.
Con.
You know?
Didn't I not read earlier that he's coming back to destroy the heathens too?
Con.
Man, you heathen nations are nothing, man. Y'all as of spittle, yeah, a drop of water, man. Dumb, which is a piece of shit. That's what you guys are.
You know, and Kai, man, you're absolutely right, man. You know, like look, everything that's in this country, man. Most of the stuff that's in this country was actually created off the backs and genius of Jakes, man. You know, because we the salt of the earth. Whether or not, you know, even though Jakes is in a reprobate state right now, they still have the seasoning and the flavor that Esau just ain't got, man. As Yahweh said, you know, what is salt? You are the salt of the earth. You know, so we the flavor of the earth, man. You know, and I haven't met a Jake, not one Jake that ain't talented in multiple ways. All of us got multiple talents.
Whatever Jake into, man, he gonna be into it.
Basically, you know. And then that's all you Edomites do is rob, steal, and pillage and take, man. That's all y'all do. That's all y'all can do,
even to your own people.
Con.
You know, that's how wicked you are, man.
It says in the book of Obadiah, you're a deceiver. You're a devil, man.
Man, and I got something real quick.
I got one, Baba Shah, before you get that.
Go ahead.
You know, because we're speaking about how you're dividing your own kingdom. You know, and it's Matthew 12 and 26. It says, "And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself." You know, because you're dividing your own kingdom. You know, you got the Russians versus United States. There's Russian Edomites versus the American Edomites. You know?
So stupid, man.
Stupid. It says, "How shall then his kingdom stand?" You know, you can't have, if you're trying to build, say me and you are trying to build a house. You know what I'm saying? If I want to build it a certain way and you want to build it another way, that house ain't gonna never be built.
There's gonna be a half house.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a halfway house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's gonna be a dumb house.
Yeah. You know.
You know, and that's you Edomites. You know.
It also says, the scripture also says, "How can two walk together unless they agree?"
Right.
You know.
You know.
Y'all are finished, man. You get.
Yeah, that was it on that.
All right. So this is Job 30 and 1. 30 and 3. Salakia. "For want and famine they were solitary, fleeing to the wilderness in former times, desolate and waste, who cut up mallows by the bushes, and juniper roots for their meat. They were driven forth from among men, to dwell in the cliffs of the valleys, in the caves of the earth, and in the rocks, among the bushes. They were brave, under the nettles where they were gathered. They were children of fools." Ye children of base men. "They were viler than the earth." Y'all are base. That's why y'all do the things that y'all do. That's why y'all eat the stuff that y'all eat. That's why y'all deal treacherously amongst one another.
That's y'all wicked decrees.
Exactly. Because y'all are base men. You know? That's why y'all never satisfied with anything. Y'all always gotta constantly make changes on stuff. You know? Y'all have a good thing and y'all say, okay, this good thing ain't good enough. We gotta make it different.
They're greedy.
Never satisfied.
The scriptures speak about how the Lord is gonna come down when Esau is filling his belly. It's in Job. Also, I don't even find it. So like, you can go ahead with that too.
Oh yeah, kind. So that was it on that.
That was it.
Yeah. Okay, I got something. Job 31:5. If it's like, that's not it.
It's all good, bro.
It's like, yeah.
Take your time.
But anyway, while we're looking for these scriptures, man.
Yeah, man. Esau, man, you're done, man.
Yeah, you're done, man.
Like these nations are mad. They're kicking you out countries because everyone is starting to know how much of a devil you really are. You know, you deceive the other nations, etc., etc.
Other nations are going away from the dollar.
Yeah, if I could bring this out real quick, Jeremiah 5:7. Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, that made all the earth drunken. And how were they drunken? Through lies, you know, etc. Through blood, you know.
Because those nations drunk of that cup. You know. And that's why you got Amalek here with stores. You got Ham here with stores, and not in Jake on neighborhood. You know, because they drunk off that Babylon juice.
They think. Right. Well, what's the term they used to call it back in the day? The land of what?
The home of the free.
Home of the free
and the brave, or some garbage like that.
Yeah, some bullshit. And I'm gonna continue on. It says, the nations have drunken of her wine. Therefore, the nations are mad. So here they got drunk off that Babylon juice, and they said, "Wait, hold up." He said, "What? They doing what? To my country?" That's how they are. Now they're mad, man. And believe it or not, most people that came to America are going back to their country.
Yeah. Well, Vladimir Putin issued out a decree telling all Russian nationals to come back to their country because he know that there's an imminent war that's about to happen. You know, and it's about to happen. And all y'all people out there, despite the warnings, you know, y'all about to get caught off guard.
That's right, bro.
You know. The men at GMS been warning y'all for what since the 90s?
Over 30 years.
You know,
80s, 70s,
and y'all still ain't caught on. You know, and it's about to go down, man. And just like Noah, he prophesied for 100 years about the flood. People just walk past him and think that he was crazy. You know,
just like they do with us.
Just like they do with us. They think that we crazy. And yet, when it all come to pass, guess who they're gonna be looking for? Just like they was looking for Noah in that day when it started to happen.
That's the spirit, bro. Because
they're gonna be looking for us, man.
Me and his brother did a lesson on that early. You know, they're gonna be trying to grab on to the skirt of him as a Jew. You know, and that's only because we've told you. You know,
and that's because it was in this, and just the elders and the apostles on down, man. They've been teaching this truth for a very long time, and only select men have actually came and held on to this truth, and I've been trying to teach it, and stay orderly, and you got that demon Esau, who know what the truth is, because Esau know the truth is. Esau know the truth, and what he been doing? He been messing with brothers' YouTube videos, you know what I'm saying?
Phones.
Yeah. Tracking us.
Man, Satan all over these phones, man.
That goes back to that in Psalms it talks about the craftiness. If I can whoever finds it first.
I got one right here.
All right, yeah, you got it, bro.
The brother was saying how Esau is greedy. And he doesn't know when to stop. This is Job 20:23. It says, when he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him. So you got that big plate in front of you. You getting prepared. You getting your napkin, flinging your napkin out about, tying around your neck. You get the fork. You know what I'm saying. You digging in. As soon as you about to eat, the Most High will come down and with that wrath upon you. It says the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. And that's being caught off guard. You Edomites are gonna be caught off guard. Because you're doing all this preparing. Like I spoke of before. You got the what's his name? Who makes the Tesla? Elon Musk.
Nikola Tesla.
It's who brought out the guns, the fire shooting guns. I forgot his name. Elon Musk or something like that. Yeah, you got Dells, you got the underground bunkers. You know, trying to build space stations.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
you don't get caught off guard.
Yeah, and you know the scripture says, "He shall dig into the rocks, and my hand shall grab him. He shall climb into the heavens, and I shall throw him down." Roughly paraphrasing, but that's what's gonna happen. And we know y'all digging into the rocks, man. You know, and that just goes to show you how base and how stupid Esau is. And I've said this before: you gonna mess up this world, the world above, and then create a world up under. You ain't the one who messed it up. Yeah, you know,
man. Like nigga, you did this. We just your kingdom. You know what I'm saying?
You know, you the one who polluted the water, the air, the soil, then turned all the people against one another, and now you trying to hide in seclusion.
Yeah, now you trying to it wasn't me. Like, nah, man, we see you, man.
And this is why the Lord said what He said right here. This is Isaiah 34 and verse 5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment. And part of that sword is the missile too. Mm-hmm. It's going to be bathed in heaven. It's going to fly across high in the sky and come down on you. And that word Idumea, you know, is Edom, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this is the Greek word. Idumea is a Greek word. You know, Idumea means Edom. And that sword going to come down hard on you, Edom. You know, Esau, you so-called white people.
And I can't wait for that day, man.
You elite.
I'm so sick of y'all demons, man. It's like y'all don't give no rest, man. It's like 24 hours, 7 days a week. No mercy, man.
You know what I'm saying? Even the Lord has mercy, and you don't. You know, you got brothers waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning every day, working 10, 12 hours a day. You know what I'm saying? Paying bills as soon as you get your check. Getting taxed.
Mm-hmm. And then on top of that, when you in your car and you're riding around and you a Jake, you can't be riding around peacefully because you got to worry about this goddamn devil called the police pulling you over. And that includes you Jakes that got into the damn police force too. Because you know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't nothing but some damn coons and Uncle Toms, man.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Them bitches, man.
Man, 2/3, you got it coming for you too, man. You know, but we on Esau right now, you know, because he's the ultimate nigga.
I got something for you real quick. This is Obadiah 1:18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle.
That's stubble.
You
know, nothing. The house of Esau is stubble. It's gonna be stubble.
You know what stubble is, right? That's the kindling for a fire. You know, and it says, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord has spoken it. And a lot of y'all might be saying, well, that's a harsh punishment. No, that's not harsh.
Yeah.
That's not harsh at all.
That's actually a righteous thing.
That's a righteous thing.
Yeah, kind.
You know, you look at all the things that Esau have done in this world, man. You look at, hundreds of years, thousands of years of oppression, pollution, destruction, war, lies, deceit, all these unrighteous things, man. You know, it was teaching abominable acts.
Even the animals and the plants are mourning.
For real, because of this Damon.
Con.
And then what you gonna do? You gonna punish Esau for 1,000 years and then let him go so he can do the shit all over again?
Hell no.
No.
Con.
The devil gotta go, man. He has to go.
Con.
You know, and we ain't gonna be the ones to implement righteous judgment. It's gonna be Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
You know, through us. He gonna come down and say, okay, now is the time, because he want his revenge too. Revenge is burning in his heart for what y'all did to him.
Con.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
So it's like that day gonna come, man, and y'all gonna get y'all. So live it up in y'all kingdom right now, man.
Yeah, live it up, man.
Yeah,
Go to your little orgy parties. Go freak off, man. You man be woman, you woman be man. Do what you do. You transvestites, you faggots out there.
Up, man.
Just live it up. Keep doing your wickedness, and just know you heard it from the men of the Lord.
Yeah, because the time of the righteous ruling, man, is at hand.
Is at hand, you know.
You know, and did any other brother have anything else?
No, I ain't got
no.
We're gonna close out by giving our praise and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Quadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS who rule and teach well. And peace and saving to all the Akim. I hope you will edify. Until next time, Shalom.
Shalom.